Gonna give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, Charlie.
50. Mike 50. Right here. Jim. Switch.
Go. Now. Let's go.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, a 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch that in. Tight end right.
Hey, Haywood. Go.
Now Jones. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal.
Mike's 50.
Bravo.
Watch the pass.
Throwing Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
me. They turn it over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check. Straight.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike's 50. Hey, watch your leg. Mike's
Go out.
50. Okay, just like that. Hey, check 24.
Look at me. Go.
He's coming.
Get it.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check right 50. You ain't going nowhere. Mike's 50. Man, I got you.
Rock it.
That's the one.
Buzz.
Switch. 49. Check 49.
Bam.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Pick the edge. Come.
Spike.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Joseph now to kick this one away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a handoff looking right. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 56 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Squeeze. Ready?
Here's James. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's James. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, Echo.
March 50. Coming to you. We got Mike 50, huh? Crunch time, defense.
Leo. Hard.
Say.
Hey, lock it. Yes.
Crash.
On first down, Jones. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2.
Watch tight end. Hey. You got 3. Three down.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 50. Pick it up.
Yo, go.
50, Mike 50. Here we go.
Go.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
But it's fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Ball try. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Yup, yup.
He'll look to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
56 is the mic.
Back to throw now on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go!
33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Record. Rushing. 56.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Watch the end.
Go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Mike's 50. I'm coming after you.
Hey.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Hey, Sam up. You're out.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, seam 6.
Shit. Switch. Let's go, Mike 50.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is going to be a safety. I think you'd have to say this crowd here in Seattle, this 12th man had something to do with that.
As well as the architect of this stadium, combined with this crowd noise, makes it very difficult to run offense. And here, 2 points result for the defense.
It is deafening in here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. Hey, come on. Right there. 56. Get him. Check. Cross.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this a 7-point game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Tie it right. Tie it right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Get it.
On 1st down, James. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 30-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Look at me. Door. Look at me. Zipper.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Protein spill.
Mike
61. Matchbox lights.
Twist. Alert 3.
Hey, Foxtrot.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Hey.
Hey, check Mike 50.
5.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Smooth.
Check 99. Rush in. Check.
Rock it.
Check. Wide. Get wide. Whip.
Down.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50.
Yep.
I got you, son.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Jones. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Leo!
On second down now. It's James. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
And it brings up third down.
Here we go. 8, read.
50's a mark. All day, play.
Go.
Check. Mike 50. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Hey, Delta.
3. Check your hot read. Kill. Slam. Tighten up.
Big grip.
Jones to throw on third down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Here we go.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run on first down. It's James. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Like, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
3 down. Check 9.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
Here's Jones operating from the gun, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey, Charlie. Tyler, 64, weak.
Watch out.
Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Mike 50. Here we go.
Bravo.
Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check the backer.
Hard. Go.
Slam.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 50.
Hey, lock it. Go.
Watch the twist. Bang.
Yeah. Shoot.
From the gun, Jones. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 21 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Flushed out right, and this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Watch. Check 4, check 4.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Check 26.
Looking to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I'm scared.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He's checking crack. Touch 3.
2nd and 1. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check.
They'll look to throw here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now is as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Go!
4 yards after the pickup. Second and 6. At the 27-yard line.
Over.
Check 24, check 24.
Hey, Sam off.
Hey, turn it up.
Fight.
From the 27, Jones. Looking right sideline, that's complete. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Check.
Five.
Check.
Look at me. Door. Rock it. Ready?
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
50, play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, 2.
Undercrunch.
There. Look, squeeze.
Shoot. He's coming.
Hey.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 56. Hey, hold on. 56. Oh, here we go. Oh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he's stopped right around the 29. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. He'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Set up. 90, Wolf.
50. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team.
General West.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
60 outlaw.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Don't be mad. You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Hey, echo.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Stop your whining. 6 guys.
Leo. Look at me. Zipper.
Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike.
Go.
They're running it.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
The Seahawks take over.
Good one, boys. Let's go.
Let's go. 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And that's good. Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It's second down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Get some penetration.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Check pass. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Man, I got you. 56. Mike, 56, right there, right
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the run.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, not that he needs another milestone, CD, but he just surpassed 19,000 rushing yards in his career.
And let's be honest about it. We didn't think anyone would pass Emmitt Smith's record of 18,355. He shattered that. Over 19,000 now. I don't think the person who breaks this record approaches this number. I don't think that person's even been born yet.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Check 56. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a handoff looking right. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike's 56. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Watch safety creep. Watch safety. Check, check. Fresno. Check 40.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. They've got the jumbo set out there. A huge play in this overtime session. It's 3rd and inches. They'll set up to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And some room to maneuver. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did